The following is a presentation of Kite, your home for air sports and other entertainment. And in today's video, it's the 2025 Jupiter Flights preview. Let's start by meeting the balloons and pilots that will be competing in this year's event. From Streetsboro, Ohio, Steve Mitchell in Old Cat. From Akron, Ohio, Michael Emick in Updraft. From Waterford, Michigan, Travis Gautier in Corn Nuts. From Statesville, North Carolina, Drew Edgerton in Jaleo. From Canton, Ohio, Paul Dale in Gloria. From Alliance, Ohio, Benjamin Miller in Twice Blessed. From McAllen, Texas, Joe Zavada in Fake Empire. From Roanoke, Indiana, Chris Smart in Dream Racer. From Highland, Michigan, Sean Rea in Fast and Serious. From Mechanicsville, Virginia, Henry Rosenbaum in American Football. From Birmingham, Michigan, Don McKenzie in Daydream. From Marysville, Ohio, Jim Cusick in Bolt. From Coldwater, Michigan, Ben Leatherman in Timeless. From Powell, Ohio, Meredith Bennett in Moonshine. From Medina, Ohio, Janet Lucas in Goodnight Gracie. From Berkeley, Michigan, Michael O'Brien in Coulda Been a Boat. From Hearst, Texas, Jason Provost in Silver Lining. From Hastings, Michigan, Eric Reeder in Mesmerized. From Oxford, Michigan, Bill Sterner in Godspeed. From Sycamore, Illinois, Alex Johnard in Zenith. From Danville, Indiana, Paul Felty in Hoist the Colors. From Carmel, Indiana, Jordan Cox in Tallulah. From Yuma, Arizona, Gary Cass in Red Hot. From White House, Ohio, Bradley Perdue in Tutti Frutti. From Indianapolis, Indiana, Brian Surge in Amber Ways. From Grafton, Ohio, Greg Miller in Phoenix. From Gladewater, Texas, Sam Roby in Crosswind. From Bloomington, Indiana, Travis Vincel in Big Yellow. From Columbia, Missouri, Gary Whitby in Deja Blue. From Ottawa Hills, Ohio, Andrew Barnum in Jabberwocky. From Sellersburg, Indiana, Jerry Kopis in So In. From Sellersburg, Indiana, Spencer Kopis in ABO. From Carmel, Indiana, Justin Cox in Ivo. From McCordsville, Indiana, Jeff Menschoffer in Remax. From White House, Ohio, Jake Tyler in 7th Inning Stretch. And now for the Fiesta Pilots. From Lebanon, Indiana, Joe Berger in Skittles. From Roanoke, Indiana, Preston Lama in Judy's Dream. From Fishers, Indiana, Brad Chisholm in Terry Lynn. From Columbus, Indiana, Chris Roskov in Awaiting Inflation. From Fishers, Indiana, Anthony Sandlin in Joyful Ascent. From Fishers, Indiana, Taylon Sandlin in Tequila Sunrise. From Hookstown, Pennsylvania, Mark Woodard in Carpe Diem. From Hallsville, Missouri, Dennis Suter in Scarlet Night. From Westfield, Indiana, Jack Semler in Boo. From Bristol, England, United Kingdom, Paul Burrows in Busby. From Vlaanderen, Belgium, Peter van Overwall in Princess Nelly. And now it's time for some random facts, starting with our state stats. There are 11 balloons from Ohio this year, an increase of 3 versus 2024. There are 7 balloons from Michigan this year, the same as 2024. There is 1 balloon from North Carolina this year, the same as 2024. There are 3 balloons from Texas this year, an increase of 1 versus 2024. There are 16 balloons from Indiana, the same as 2024. There is 1 balloon from Virginia this year. There is 1 balloon from Illinois this year, the same as 2024. There is 1 balloon from Arizona this year. There are 2 balloons from Missouri this year, the same as 2024. There is 1 balloon from Pennsylvania this year, the same as 2024. There are 2 international pilots this year. And now for our distance stats. The pilots from Ohio traveled a total distance of 2,786 miles, with Steve Mitchell traveling the furthest at 330. The pilots from Michigan traveled a total distance of 1,883 miles, with Bill Sterner traveling the furthest at 325. Drew Edgerton, the only pilot from North Carolina, traveled 537 miles. The pilots from Texas traveled a total distance of 3,132 miles, with Joe Zavada traveling the furthest at 1,382. The pilots from Indiana traveled a total distance of 705 miles, with Jerry Kopis traveling the furthest at 131. Henry Rosenbaum, the only pilot from Virginia, traveled 638 miles. Alex Johnard, the only pilot from Illinois, traveled 252 miles. Gary Cass, the only pilot from Arizona, traveled 1,934 miles. The pilots from Missouri traveled a total distance of 775 miles, with Dennis Suter traveling the furthest at 389. Mark Woodard, the only pilot from Pennsylvania, traveled 347 miles. The international pilots traveled a total distance of 8,035 miles, with Peter van Overwall traveling the farthest at 4,157. And now it's time for our manufacturer stats. There is a total of 11 different balloon manufacturers represented at this year's event, with Lindstrand having the most at 12 and Airfly, Ultramagic, Avian, and Cameron UK tied for the least at 1. The newest balloon is Timeless, built in 2025. The oldest balloon is Tallulah, built in 1993, and the average balloon age is 10.2 years old. And now it's time for our pilot predictions. The one to watch this year is going to be Steve Mitchell. He was last year's champion, so look for him to try to run it back again this year. And your 2025 Jupiter Flights Balloon Festival predicted champion is going to be Joe Zavada. He is a world-class competitor who is bringing his skills to this event for the first time. Look for him to get great scores and take home the championship. The 2025 Jupiter Flights Balloon Festival takes place September 5th through 7th at Conner Prairie at 13400 Allisonville Road, Fishers, Indiana. For launch info, visit facebook.com/JupiterFlights, and for competition scores and results, visit watchmefly.net. With that being said, hope to see you at the 2025 Jupiter Flights Balloon Festival in Fishers, Indiana. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.